Is reshipping a scam? The real truth. Hey, have you seen ads where you can work from home and just ship out packages and people are going to pay you? Some of these ads, and I wrote down some of these things I saw, were called like e-commerce quality inspector or quality control or product inspector or quality assurance or package forwarder. In this video I'm going to explain to you what this is and how you can actually get harmed by this, ripped off, and possibly even go to jail. So you will want to watch this video. Hey, I'm J.R. Fisher and I appreciate you watching my video and visiting my channel. And heck, if you're new here, take a look around. We got a lot of videos. Okay, don't forget to subscribe, especially if you're new. Hit that subscribe button down there and there's a bell right next to it. You want to click the bell, and once you click it, make sure you turn on all notifications. If you do that, when I upload a new video, when I go live, it will send you a notification and you'll become part of the Fisher family here, right? The VIP group that actually gets notified before everybody else. Now, I've been selling online since 2009 and I've sold millions of dollars worth of both digital and physical products. I have my own branded products on thousands of websites, including Walmart. So I've been doing this for a long time, and what I do on this channel is I actually share with you all these tips, tricks, and techniques to help you. Now, in addition to that, I've got a $97 e-commerce course that I want to give you absolutely free. I put a link in the description below. All you have to do is click and learn. No credit card required. Check it out. You don't have to do anything but click and you can start watching the videos and go through that e-commerce course. Now, in this particular video, I want to talk to you about reshipping. Okay, and I want you to think about this, that somebody's going to send you a package and you're going to repackage it, put a label on it, and ship it out. What could possibly be going on there? Now, I understand most of you out there, if you're watching this video, you want to make some money from home. You want to work from home. Maybe you got childcare issues. Maybe you have transportation issues. Maybe you want the freedom of working when you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's a lot of great ways to make money from home. But also understand that the scammers out there know you. They know, not you personally, but they know there's people out there that actually want to make money online and they're looking for opportunities. So they put up this opportunity, and the opportunity is a reshipping agent, somebody who gets a package, packages up again, puts a label on it, and ships it out, and they're going to pay you a fee. Now, I'll tell you what most of this is before I break it down, and then I'll tell you how to spot this particular scam. But it's generally stolen goods. That's it. It's generally they're sending you stolen packages so they can't be traced and you end up with all the problems. See, what they're having you do is you're actually shipping out stolen goods to people so that the thief, the original thief, never gets caught and they blame you for it. The way the scam works is once you get hired, you become a reshipping agent, or you're told to open the box and make sure nothing's broken or make sure it's intact or whatever, and you think that's what you're getting paid for, when in fact you are shipping stolen goods. I always go back to the same thing. If it looks too good to be true with no real work, then it probably is too good to be true. Now, how do you spot these things though? How do you know if you're getting scammed? And I'm going to run through a few of the things that you need to look for. And if you see these red flags, guys, if you see these red flags, you're probably going to get ripped off. Now, not only get ripped off, but in many cases you can actually go to jail. The first big red flag is there's no social media or there's no website. Okay, somebody's hiring you to do this job, and when you go out there and search, you don't find any social media on them. There's nothing there. There's no depth to it. There's nothing. Most companies that are legitimate are going to actually have a website. Okay, like you can look me up. You can look up J.R. Fisher. You can look up Survival K Food. You can find websites. You can go to Facebook and you'll find stuff on us. You can go to YouTube. You're on YouTube now, right? And you can find stuff on me. But if somebody doesn't have those things, it's a red flag that they're probably going to rip you off, and they're probably going to get you in trouble. Now, number two thing you can look for is, and I hate to say there's no offense to these countries, but they're known for it. China, Russia, and Nigeria have a lot of scammers in them. Okay, they are protected from our government, so our government can't go in there and get them, and they will run all kinds of scams in the US. That doesn't mean all Chinese people, Nigerian people, and people from Russia are bad. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that there's a bunch of them there doing these types of things. Could there be other people in other countries doing the same thing? Yes, but all I'm saying to you is if it's China, Russia, or Nigeria, you know, you should all of a sudden be on alert. You should want to check this out, and because there's a high concentration of these people in those countries. Number 3 thing you want to look for is if the employer, the person who's wanting to interview you, is using a Gmail or a free email service. So they may have a Yahoo email, they may have a Gmail email. That doesn't make sense. Okay, it just doesn't make sense, because most people with a legitimate business are going to have an email address that are attached to their website. So, you know, one of my emails is, you know, support@jrfisher.com or info@survivalkfood.com, because it's for that business. You know, we want people to know that that email is coming from my business. It won't be, you know, reboxing agent@gmail.com. okay, I won't have an email like that. Not to say I don't have a Gmail email. I do. I have several of them, but I don't use them for business. Most businesses, I would say almost all businesses, use a business email if they have any size whatsoever, and if they're hiring people, they should definitely have some type of email that goes back to that business. Number 4, the interview process is handled via chat. So maybe it's a Skype call or something along those lines, and they don't show their face. You know, that's another big red flag. They don't want their face out there, so they're going to interview you without having that camera on where you can't see them. If somebody doesn't have a video camera on when they're interviewing you, that can be a red flag. Now, that doesn't mean that if you get interviewed and they're not on camera that they're a scammer. That doesn't mean that at all, because, you know, I interview a lot of people and I don't turn on the camera, and but they can look for my business. You know, they can look at my email, they can see that all these other things are in place, they can see I have social media. So I just sometimes, maybe my hair is not combed right, maybe I just don't feel like being on camera, but not necessarily are people who are not on camera you know, scammers. However, if you see some of these other red flags and you can't see the person, then your alert should really go up. Number 5, if they don't have a full name or the name doesn't match the nationality. So, you know, if you've got Bob in China, you know, there's a problem, you know, probably a problem there. Now, I'm not saying that some, you know, foreign nationals don't come to the US and change their name, but they don't normally change their name in their country. Sometimes they'll use a pseudonym name. I know I've dealt with people, you know, in China and India, and they'll use a name like that. But for the most part, if they're running a business, they're gonna use their own name. They're gonna use a first and last name, right? And they're gonna let you know what that first and last name is. If you see something like that, once again, it's a red flag if you're talking to Fred from India. Now, I got to tell you, I wanted to sell stuff online too, and I tried a lot of different things that didn't work. Okay, and I don't want that to happen to you, but you know, you either got to go through that, you either got to learn the things that don't work, or you got to learn from somebody who has already tried those things. So when you download my course there, that's going to walk you through that, and I've got other videos on this channel that can help you out. I mean, you can sell physical products, you can sell digital products, you can do affiliate marketing. There's a lot of really legitimate ways to sell stuff online. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, everything online is a scam. It's not. You know, scams are everywhere. Scams are, you know, in your parking lot at your grocery store. There's somebody trying to scam you as you walk in. They're trying to get money out of you. So you can get scammed everywhere, but the point is, if you learn the right way to do things, if you do it correctly, you can actually make money. I've been doing this since 2009, and like I said, most days I'm sitting in a Starbucks, you know, typing and listening and talking to people, and I can work my own schedule. I can travel where I want, I can go where I want. So selling online is not a scam. Okay, don't think that, you know, big box retailers sell online. You buy online every single day. You probably buy clothes and food, and you know, gosh, people buy their groceries, they buy everything online. They're buying tools at Home Depot, they're shopping at Walmart, they're shopping at Amazon. So selling online in itself is not a scam. The reason I did this video is to show you one that is a scam. Okay, it'll help you avoid that particular scam. And I'll wrap up with this. You know, guys, if you're trying to make money but you're in a situation where making the money doesn't make sense, then there's something wrong. And here's what I mean by that. If they had a company and they wanted to ship out products to their customers, but they wanted the products inspected. Why would they ship it all the way over to you and then you ship it out? Wouldn't they have their own people that could put stuff in boxes at their manufacturing plant or at their distribution plant? Wouldn't they have somebody that could inspect it right there? And why would they trust you to inspect it? They don't even know you. Doesn't make sense. So when you see stuff like this and you see these red flags and it doesn't make sense to you, you've got to stop and go, it's too good to be true. You know, packaging up things and resending them out. And does that seem like a long-term occupation for you? No. Now, the truth is, you can have your own business. I mean, I sit at Starbucks most days and I do all my work there, and I do it because I sell stuff online, and you could learn to do that too. As a matter of fact, I have a course, e-commerce course you can grab. It's 97 bucks, but you can get it free right now, okay? Just go down in the description, click the link, and you can grab the course absolutely free, no credit card. I really appreciate you watching this video. I really, oh, yo, don't forget, you got to subscribe. Have you subscribed? No? Go down there, click the button. Also, ring the bell. You got to ring the bell. You got to turn on all notifications so I can notify you when I go live and when a new video is posted. Don't forget to grab my course down there. Comment below. What'd you think of this video? Have you heard of some scams out there? I'd like to hear what those other scams are too. Put them in the comments below, especially if you've got any questions. And thank you for watching this video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.